So we've just had the face-off between the two titans, Anthony Joshua and Ngannou, knockout chaos, happening on March the 8th in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Man, you've got to love that Saudi have come in with all this money and they're happy to back these fights. We're getting so many good fights now because Saudi are coming in with all the money, all the might, and putting on these big fights. Listen, the boxing purists are not going to be happy with this fight because it's a crossover fight. It's a gimmick fight, they would say. But for someone like me, who's not a boxing purist, who just recently got in to the combat world, I'm excited for this fight. I don't get how you can't be excited for this fight, especially when you've seen what Ngannou did to Tyson Fury the first fight. This is going to be a good one. I think Anthony Joshua is going to win. I think he's going to win on decision. It's going to be a good fight. You've just got to love that Saudi coming in with all this money. Saudi, I seen a tweet over there and it was literally like, Saudi are spending the money as if they were a 10-year-old me spending the money. Because they even got The Undertaker from WWE, the legend himself, The Undertaker, to present the Saudi Cup trophy, whatever it is, the one that Ronaldo were in, the Cup final trophy, to the players. It's mental. They've just got so much money. They've got so much money to burn that they can make these big fights like this. And they're going to keep on doing it. You're going to see boxing more and more and more in Saudi because no one can compete with this sort of money. The promoters in the US, the promoters in England, you just can't compete with this sort of money. So we're going to see more and more of this happening in Saudi. And maybe even more sporting events. I know Spanish Cup final were in Saudi, which is stupid. 2 Spanish teams that be in the Spanish Cup final in Saudi just to get that payday. See, that don't sit right with me because that should be for the fans. It's a Spanish Cup final. But anyway, we're going off tangent there. The face off. Let's just get into this. See what these two cats are saying.
Because there was an opportunity, I know that he was going to fight Deontay Wilder, and I saw an opportunity there. I made it with for this fight. I was calling for that fight.
See, Francis Ngannou is playing this boxing realm and this boxing space beautifully to an absolute T. He's come out of contract with the UFC. He's fought out his contract. He's fought out his fights, and now he can do what he wants. He's his own boss. He can determine what fights he takes, how much money he's getting. You know what I mean? He's not glued down to an organisation. He's a free bird now. He can do what he wants, and I think that's what we're seeing with Conor McGregor at the minute. They're not letting McGregor fight out his 2 fights. McGregor's only got 2 fights left on his contract, and he's been supposed to be fighting Michael Chandler for the past 2 years. They've had Chandler sat on sideline for the past 2 years. I feel that they're not giving McGregor his 2 fights because then McGregor can go to Saudi, which he will because he's been at these boxing events. He can go to Saudi and make the big money fights without the UFC. And I think that's what they're trying to get rid of, another Ngannou situation. So props to Ngannou. You seen there, as soon as Deontay Wilder lost and that fight went on the table, AJ versus Wilder, he stepped straight in.
I have my own legacy, my own chapter, my own destiny that's destined by God.
This is a big fight for AJ. He cannot lose this one. He says it in this interview, in this face-off, sorry. He says it, he's got his own legacy, he's got his own path, and he believes he's on the path that is God willing. God's put him on this path. And a man that has faith in God like that is a scary man to come up against. Because he's not got faith in himself anymore. It's not him doing what he's doing. It's the big man upstairs. So I think he's got that path. He's got the path of redemption in his mind. He cannot lose this fight. This fight is not his last destination. His last destination is either Fury or Usyk. And it's them belts, undisputed. That's his last destination. So just with that, this fight it's a must win for AJ. AJ can't lose.
No one thought this was supposed to be the fight. This was supposed to be Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Sitting here.
Yeah.
There you go, he said it. This was supposed to be Deontay Wilder. But as soon as Wilder lost, Ngannou knocking on that door, he knew exactly what to do. Get his foot in that door. Boom, I'll have that second fight. 2 fights in his first 2 fights. He's fighting the like 2 people in top 3 pretty much in heavyweight division. Listen, I'm just going to leave it there anyway because I don't want to get copyright striked. I don't like that off the zone. I don't know what the terms are or whatever. But go watch it. Anthony Joshua vs Francis Ngannou face off. It's on DAZN Boxing. There might be a link down in the description below. There'll be a link to all my social medias though. Who have we got in this one? Majority of people are going to say AJ because it's a gimmick fight. But it's going to be a good fight and there's a good card lined up. I know Parker versus Zhang is on the undercard as well. I don't know if it's co-main or what. But yeah, man, if you like this video, subscribe. I'm going to try upload more YouTube boxing, crossover boxing, MMA, professional boxing, all that good stuff. So yeah, man. Hope everyone's having a good day. Peace.